What's good, Council of Comics? Welcome to the new Keys and Hot Comics of the Week for April 17th, 2023, episode 34.
Black is the brightest day. Where are the heroes? Soon as they get here, everything will be alright. I need a hero. Someone superhuman who can come and save my life.
These are the Keys of the Week for April 17th, 2023, that you can get on New Comic Book Day, April 19th, Wednesday. Let's go through them. All right. Avengers Assemble #1.
Omega.
Omega.
This is the end of the Avengers Assemble story.
This is the variant cover art by Alex Rizos. All his stuff is great. So,
But it's Galactus, so it's
Yeah.
got people are gonna want it a little extra.
yeah.
Oh look,
Next-
the 1 in 100 of She-Hulk.
It's She-Hulk #12. Like Cliff says, the 1 in 100. No, that's not going to cost you
And
$5.
a non-key. And a non-key.
Non-key.
Skip.
Very.
Skip.
Who's no Lee?
Hung Lee. Okay. I mean, it's not a bad cover.
Yeah, but we've seen that cover before.
Yeah. I feel like these are the covers that should be on the A cover.
I don't disagree.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, like your super cool variant should be like the A cover of the
Yeah.
issue, and then have everything else be the variant.
Yeah. Next up, All Eight Eyes #1. A college dropout floats through life until one night sweeps him into a war against the giant eight-legged horror stalking the forgotten corners of a post 9/11 New York City.
Why?
What are you doing?
I don't know. Angel dropping a little knowledge for us.
Angel says Avengers Roll Call issue #1 for the first appearance of Storm's ancestor, who was also a Sorcerer Supreme. When did that come out? So we're not doing this All Eight Eyes?
No.
I might do it depending on how the week looks and how I might do it. It's a dark horse. It's probably like a 1 in 4 thing.
I think it is.
It was in
Okay.
2011 Avengers Roll Call #1.
Interesting. Black Demon Tales #1, anthology of horror stories based on real Mexican fisherman lore and the ancient supernatural terror of the Black Demon.
Nope.
That's from Scout Comics. Nobody in the shocks here? It's not Shock Week?
I mean, oh yeah, no.
I
I mean, I appreciate the lore thing that they're trying to do. I do appreciate.
Next up, Chilling Adventures presents The Cult of That Wilkin Boy, one-shot psychological thriller about a musician who is a master of manipulation with fans and followers willing to do his bidding, no matter how evil it may be.
Didn't
They
Anne
have really taken the Archie universe to all sorts of places.
Oh, this is Archie.
Yeah.
Wow.
That,
That
didn't,
the cover
hasn't
looks
this
great.
been
I
done?
like the cover. I don't
didn't
know,
Anne
but that
Rice do a
cover is
story
great.
like this?
I'm sure it's been done, but not Archie style.
Yeah. Well,
That's
Yeah,
a great cover, man.
What was Archie's first foray into horror was when they all turned to zombies, right?
Yeah.
And then they did
Archie Afterlife.
Archie Afterlife, but they also reintroduced Sabrina as a darker Sabrina.
I think that was after the first.
And
one.
then that did so well, and the Netflix came in with Chilling Adventures of Sabrina and forget it. And then of course Riverdale had her guest star after she died in her own series. So I mean, like, and people love it, even though Riverdale is like got so awful, but people love the characters.
Next up, Street Fighter Masters Cammy #1.
Non-key. Why
One
are we even
shot.
looking at this?
You know
Why
why?
is
Because
it
of that
there?
Street Fighter buzz that was around last week.
I guess, but like that warrants. Let's throw a non-key on
Yeah,
here.
like nobody's asking for this.
Well, you know what it is. It's probably this is the non-key, and then three books down is going to be the version of this that will be the key, which is stupid.
Then we got the 1 in 5.
Yo, Chun Li's legs are way too big there.
That's just crazy.
But you know, it does make me wonder if Chun-Li's legs would kind of look like that in real life.
I think they probably would. You're probably not wrong.
because like that
Oh,
is
that's
her whole gimmick.
Yeah, that's a better cover. That right there.
Yeah, that cameo, the key, the one with the
That's
key on it.
Yeah,
yeah, the exclusive.
Oh, that's pretty good too.
that one's okay.
See, but that one gives like the classic Cammy vibes,
Yeah,
and then this doesn't give me classic Cammy. at
that's
all.
like, hey, what if we took Power Girl and then it didn't get accepted? We'll just make her look like Cammy now.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Cover up her boobs.
Oh, Street Fighter. We await your resurgence.
I'm a Dulcine guy.
Um,
Do a Dulcine one, I'll buy it.
Next up, Terror War #1.
Key.
I read
Key
about this.
book. Humanity's last hope against terror's creatures that transform into their victims' worst fear is an overworked, underpaid crew of freelance terror fighters.
Eh.
They're fighting terror.
You know, and then you always gotta ask yourself, well, it's Image. Should I get the #1 because you never know what's gonna be the next Walking Dead?
Oh man, no, I can't spend $4 on that.
No, but I'm wondering. I'm wondering if I should pull an Angel and buy a few copies, send them to people immediately.
I mean, sure, Angel's the only one doing that. Sure.
He's the one doing it most aggressively.
Well, he's teaching us well.
Yeah.
Next up, DC Silent Tales #1.
I want this.
It's got that's pretty cool. A covers anthology of comedy stories told without dialogue or text.
Yeah.
Did you guys check out Ewoks?
I haven't read it yet. I got like 4 more books to read. I'm reading
There's
that
no
right after
dialogue
I'm
or
done here,
text
too.
in Ewoks.
Yeah, I liked it.
Excellent. I look forward to reading that. This is the one in 25. Okay.
I like how Superman's gagged so he can't talk. Like, haha, Silent Tales.
Mm-hmm.
Next up, Flash 797.
3 issues till 800 and the series ends.
Solicitation. When a sleepover goes awry. Ace has
Awry.
to bring. Oh,
I'm sorry. I don't know why I find that so funny. Go ahead.
I thought it was funnier when I said Ari. All right. Sleepover goes awry. Ace has to bring back the twins, Maxine, and a few new friends from across time and space.
Yo, I was like, Phil, I don't feel like things calm down enough for them to have a sleepover.
I was gonna say like,
That sounds crazy. But Barry did drive the car into the temple.
yeah,
Or not temple, but you know what I'm talking about.
the like the ship. Yeah, they're like,
Yeah. No, the tower.
yeah, that's right, the tower.
So maybe they thought it was safe, but they're wrong. They're wrong.
This is the one in 25. It's okay.
It's pretty.
Yeah, I like that. And the one in 50, which is just the
The
Virgin
Virgin.
without the logo. Jeez. You mean I gotta order 50 copies with the logo just to get one without the logo? Now, clear this up for me. When you buy books, right?
Yep.
Say I bought 50 Flash 797s.
Yep.
I only get one in 50?
Yep.
But I could get 5 1 in 10s
Yes, that too.
and 2 1 in 25s.
Correct.
Huh. Interesting. I was thinking about that today. Let's see what else we got here. Up next, Static Shadows of Dakota #3, non-key.
But first
Except-
full appearance of
Except
Ebon.
it's the first appearance of Ebon in many panels using powers but obscured by shadows. His first appearance is not that important.
He was the central villain on the TV show.
No, it says non-key. You don't seem to understand.
No, I do understand. Screw them and their system of BS. Okay? Because if you're a true hardcore Static animated series fan, then this guy making his first appearance in the DCU or Milestone Universe, because where are we now? But it's a big deal.
Okay. So this is a key, guys. Just to let you
Yeah,
guys
like
know
why
out
they would
there.
put non-key for a first full appearance of a major character crossing over from animated into lore.
I'm starting to believe there's only like 1 or 2 people that work at Key Collector. I'm starting to
Possibly.
believe that because there's too many things that get missed at times. Next up, Superboy, the Man of Tomorrow, #1.
Yeah.
That is a great cover, I must say.
That's a throwback to his original cover.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think that's a throwback from the old Superboy when he
old
was right after Superman died.
Yes. When it was after when Superboy finally got his own series after the return of the reign of the Superman. That was the cover, but no bag, of course.
1 in 25. Okay. The 1 in 50,
Well, I think cover A might be the best one so far.
right? Except for that. Yeah, I'll take cover A over both of these.
I don't mind that one. The Flames one was all right.
Yeah?
I'm not gonna buy the book either way, but I don't mind that cover.
I mean, I'm going to get it. I'm on a little Superman kick right now. Jonathan Kent is
that name-
good.
Cosmo Tears sounds so stupid though.
I read the first issue of the Superman Lost.
What'd you think?
I liked it.
It's an interesting concept.
Yeah.
Part two's okay too?
Did you read issue 2, Sam?
Yeah.
Because I know you felt like you were like, oh, I'm not gonna pick up issue 2, and I was like, first appearance of the white outfit, and you're like, I guess I'm picking up issue 2.
I thought it was okay.
I
thought it was
think
good.
it's good. It's like a nice story, and yeah.
Yeah.
Superboy. So Superboy is being written by Simon Spurrier and Kenny Porter. Marco Santucci is an artist. Janoy Lindsay is a colorist. He's there. Michael Atier is a colorist. There are other variants that we
Angel
did not
says grab
see.
10 copies of that Flash book.
Yeah. And then I want to see what the writers have been doing. All right. Oh, Simon Spurrier has worked on Nightcrawlers. Oh, how stupid me. He's also worked on Dr. Aphra.
Dr. Afra is really good.
All right. I trust him to give us a fun Superboy story. And Kenny Porter has worked on Flash, Batman Urban Legends. He wrote DC Mech. Oh, that's not encouraging.
Oh no!
Everything is a job.
Pull the paragraph.
The toilet paper go down the hole. I was watching some of that. That was pretty funny. Wonder Woman number 798.
Yes.
Debut of new Wonder Woman armor. Mary Marvel claims the name Shazam. Does that mean she's a new Shazam?
Yeah.
Let's see some of the variants. The 1 in 25. Yeah. The 1 in 50.
That's the same
You
cover.
gotta order 50 to get the one without the logo. Hey.
That's the new thing now. That's the trick.
Yeah.
And it'll probably cost you $2 more.
Ain't that a
It's gonna
kicker?
be $8.99 because it's on Supercard stock.
Yeah, you go to one and it's like $5.99. Then you go over. Well, I want this cover. Wait, that's $6.99.
I've done that. I
$7.99.
guess I'll just get the cover I don't like.
Yeah.
Oh, the 1 in
done that.
50. The 1 in 50 for Wonder Woman is the foil cover.
Ah,
That's
they
a
have
foil.
a bit of foil, did they?
Yes.
All right. Anybody reading Wonder Woman?
Me for the crossover.
Is it good?
The crossover's been good. Like I'm enjoying it. I'm in. Becky Cloonan is and Michael Conrad, are not ruining Wonder Woman, so that's good.
Okay. Okay. Oh no, that's not what we wanted. Amazing Spider-Man number 24.
Yes.
Debut
Oh,
of
the
Spider-Man armor. Temporary.
Yeah. So I'm done with that stuff.
It's gonna create a suit like Tony Stark did, but it's an Osborn suit. We got the 1 in 100, which is a sketch cover Alex Ross. And that's the only thing they want to show us.
There's a Venom variant by David Nakayama.
And they didn't want to show that.
I know. And there's a Sandoval Spider-Man variant where he's on a glider and it's basically the new suit.
All right,
On
maybe
the
when we
cover.
get to the end, if we got time, we'll go through
Is that a Romita cover? That one that we're looking at?
this. Yeah,
Yes, it is.
of course it is.
I thought his face looked a little too square.
Hey, you don't talk about Ramita. You leave him alone. Like you
I
said,
don't mind
if
his
you
stuff,
need a
but
comic book
done
at
in 5 seconds.
1 o'clock
and
in the
then
morning and it's 12:55, he's the man you call.
No, he's
One
not.
at
I'm
a
calling
time.
Mark Bagley. I'm calling Mark Bagley. If at 2 in the morning, I'm calling Mark. I'm like, Mark, can you do it? You can do it, baby. I believe in you.
Here's
I'm
another
calling
Avengers-
Ramita's anchor because he does all the work anyway.
Ooh.
I'm wrong. Tell me where I'm wrong.
And
Slightly
next
wrong.
on the list, will not tolerate disrespect to John Romita Jr.
He's a nice guy.
Avengers-
I will say that.
He's
Avengers
so nice.
Assemble Omega #1, another one they threw all the way down to the bottom of the list instead of putting it with the other one.
That
It's
looks
the
like a Tony
overtime
Daniel
finale.
cover. Doesn't it? A little bit? No, maybe not.
It says
I'm looking at the
AK.
faces now. Yeah, I'm looking at the faces now. It can't be.
Omega. Let's look at the very
Yo, they did Carol Danvers wrong on that cover.
They did her wrong on every cover.
Her face is banged up on that cover.
There's the 1 in 100.
Wait. Which one were you saying she looks banged up? The one with the short hair?
No, go back to the one. Well, when we go back out, it's the one we were just looking at.
Yeah, they didn't
Yeah,
Yeah,
show
that's
it.
the one. No, she
Look-
looks
look-
even worse on the other one.
Look at her face in this. Her face is.
Yeah,
banged
no,
up.
she looks even worse on the other cover.
Ugh.
Oh no, what did they do?
I mean, what's her? Lady Thor doesn't look that bad because she's in the background. You can't really see her face.
I don't like the Ghost Rider.
Yeah, it's not. I mean, it's blocked.
I'm like, where's the flames, bro? Like you're Ghost Rider, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
It's
come
Come
It's
on.
not, it's like it's not really like the regular Ghost Rider. It's like a different.
No, I know
Ghost-
that's Robbie Reyes.
look at Captain Carter too. There's something wrong there. It's not as bad as that. Remember the famous one where he's standing there with his arm bent, and the anatomy would never work based on where the shield is. His arm would have to be crazy.
You
Yeah,
talking about the LaFell one?
I think so. Remember that one where he's standing in the car like this?
It was like, what the hell is that? But back in the days, it was like, this is awesome.
Right. No, it is. But if you look at it long enough, you're like, wait a minute, that doesn't. No, all right.
Hey,
I'm
look at
I'm like trying to understand. So Alex Sinclair did the regular cover for Omega, and like I've seen his other work, and like, but this is
Yeah.
by far not good.
And he's an inker too, so it's funny. He probably inked his own stuff.
He
Like
made,
what-
and he's a colorist. Like he
me,
like,
like,
probably
okay.
just threw this at him.
look at these characters. Like, I think it would have been a little bit more epic if they were all up looking up at one thing. Look at everybody. Like, this guy's looking down. Captain Carter's looking another direction than Captain Marvel's looking.
Namor
Like-
looks just kind of pissed off.
Yeah, like, and everybody's just looking. I'm just like, okay, this is very.
Yeah, this is not a great cover. This is hurtful.
They're
Yeah.
not assembled.
Yeah. It's almost as if he drew each individual one on a different page.
At
And they
4 in
just-
the morning.
And they just, put them there. Huh.
Yeah, I can see that. Yup.
Yeah. All right. All right. Is that it? No, there's one more. Captain America Unforgiven #1. Final crossover trilogy with X-Men Unforgiven. An Amazing Spider-Man Unforgiven.
Hmm.
Has anybody read The Unforgivens?
No.
No.
Yeah, me. I have.
Oh,
Yeah, the only
Right,
one that I was stuck in there was Murder World. Murder World was great.
go ahead, Phil. Tell us about Unforgiven.
Yeah, Unforgiven. They're fighting like vampires. Spider-Man was like his story, and then it goes into X-Men. And X-Men, like, it was about like Jubilee because she was a vampire for like a little while.
Hmm.
But like the Unforgiven are like kind of a group of they were like good vampires pretty much, like a good like group, fight crime or whatever, superhero stuff. But
Mhm.
like there was pretty much like a betrayer in the group and stuff. So and all that like happened. Like the guy was betrayed and But like they have like a thing that they could be out in the sunlight, and like he had that ripped off, and then the sun came up and it killed him.
Okay. Got you. See? Now we know. That's why we're a council here. Because we got everything. Sprinkle of everything. Warlock Rebirth number 1. This is the first appearance of Eve Warlock, an enemy from Adam's past describes as the next step in evolution.
I see Janice Vell behind Pip in there too.
Yes. Ron Lim, baby. Good old Ron Lim.
Ron Lim could get it done in the 11th hour.
He's
show.
another one, right? He's another one that can get it done. Listen, when George Perez checked out an Infinity Gauntlet, Ron Lim came in there and saved the day. He saved the day. Yeah. Anybody getting this?
I'll probably get it. What's the variance?
Oh.
See it?
There's 1 in 25.
That's pretty dope.
It's very Jim Lee-ish. That's dope, though. That's dope. Did anybody of you guys ever read the Warlock in the Infinity Watch after Infinity Gauntlet?
I did.
I think
That was a great series.
But no.
That
It
was a good
was
series.
until Infinity Crusade came.
Yeah, but what I mean, like, you know how Infinity Gauntlet ended with Thanos, at the shack? Like, Warlock Infinity Watch starts up where they're all discussing what to do with Adam Warlock.
Because he
They're
has
all-
the Infinity Gauntlet.
Yeah, and he's standing before the Living Tribunal.
Doctor Strange.
And
a
he's
few
talking that mess like, you ain't gonna take this gauntlet from me. And you know what I done? And then Living Tribunal just shuts off the Infinity Gauntlet.
others. Yep.
And I was like, oh, okay, so he's that powerful. This is before I think we really had any stories about the one above all. Maybe one or two. You know what I mean? Living Tribunal is the one above all. Is like under person. I don't know.
I know. I'm
One
not.
level.
I'm not thrilled with that mythology, and but you're right.
Yeah, and then he ended up having to separate the stones amongst the people. And the secret foil plot, spoilers, he gave one of the stones to Thanos. Can you believe it?
Nice
Can you
Thanos.
believe it?
He gave it to
Yeah.
Nice Thanos.
Yeah, nice Thanos. Okay.
He was Nice Thanos.
Yeah, but he was just being nice because he had another plot underneath.
No, that was the new evil Thanos.
What?
So when all these new clones started showing up, right? Like a Thanos one showed up who was really evil, and he had to fight Nice
Oh, yeah.
Thanos. And like,
Yeah.
Nice Thanos was like a thing for a while, and then evil Thanos is like, you're ridiculous. You're just a clone of me. Don't you realize that?
Yeah. All right. So those are your keys of the week. It is now time to check out the hot books. This is Cover Price Top 10. And number 10, we've got Mystic number 15 jumping on the list.
Ooh.
Did we know why? Let's find out. This is debated first appearance of Harry Potter in a comic. No. No. I know what they're talking about. There's just a guy that looks like Harry Potter amongst all the...
There's an ad for book 3 on page.
I was gonna say, like,
No, it's like a panel of like a whole bunch of magicians and everything. There's like a face, this little guy looks like Harry Potter. Jeez, they're made in number 10. Like, they're not even the same company. Like, it's not like, why would you even think that?
that would be a DC book for sure. Like,
Yeah, straight Warner Brothers. Don't play that game. But anyway, number 9, Infinite Crisis number 5, the Jim Lee cover. This is the first appearance of Jaime Reyes as the Blue Beetle. The first appearance of Jaime Reyes is actually issue number 3. And number 8, we got Star Wars Heir to the Empire number 1, as the Star Wars Cinematic Universe has been announcing they're building to an Heir to the Empire movie that will be directed by Dave Filoni. Number 7, is Captain Marvel number 18, the second print by Jorge Molina. This is the first appearance of
The
Gar
new
Ben.
accuser.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember what the name was. Let's see.
L'Oreal.
L'Oreal.
Yeah.
Sorry, my computer is slow. Yes, L'Oreal. Reprints. So this is the second print, so probably really not a lot ordered for that, which makes it valuable. The first print, okay,
Yep, number 6.
is number 6. Number 5, we have Suicide Squad Secret Origins 14, featuring the Suicide Squad. This is the origin of Amanda Waller and first appearance of Rick Flag, the father. That will be appearing in the Howling Commandos, being played by Frank Grillo, who made the jump from the MCU to the DCU. Number 4 is Silver Surfer, number 53. This is the first appearance of a general. That is now going to appear in the Marvels movie. They gender swapped, and I believe. I think that's about it. This is the first appearance of that. Number 3, Spider-Boy, number 1. Moved up. Last week it was at number 5. The belief is that this guy might be the Spider-Boy from the new Spider-Man, Edge of Spider-Verse, or End of Spider-Verse. But the characters have 2 different names. This guy's name is Pete Ross or something like that. And the guy from the Spider-Man book is Bailey. Number 2, we have Marvel Voices, Spider-Verse number 1, the John Jiang, 1 in 25, I believe. And at number 1, once again, for the second week in a row, Spider-Man number 7, first appearance of Spider-Boy. And this is the cover where Spider-Boy appears. Right. That's your cover price top 10. CBSI Hot 10. These are the honorable mentions. All Detective Magazine, January 1935.
I ain't have the serpent.
That is a cover.
That looks like your
Right.
boy too. That looks like your boy Serpento.
Serpentor, this I command. A fine minus copy sold this week raw for $21,500. Sheesh. Oh my goodness. Hallows Eve number 1, second print, the Stephanie Hans, 1 in 25. It's now going for $50 plus. It is a nice cover. Their number 10 is Ewoks number 1, the Ryan Brown 1 in 100 version variant. This is going for about $150. Captain Marvel number 18 was 5, now it's 15. Number 8, Spider-Gwen Shadow Clones number 1, second print, CF Villa 1 in 25 variant. This is going for $50. Number 7, Batman Incorporated number 7, the John Timms 1 in 25 variant. This is going for $30 to $50. I like
I
that.
like that cover, but I don't.
Yeah.
Why?
That character. I don't know if that's gonna be a big character or not. Number 6, Star Wars Dawn of the Jedi Force Storm number 1.
I have that book.
I have it as well. This is a CGC 9.6 sold for $200, and 9.4 sold for $150.
All right, I'll look up who's in it if you want to keep going.
Yeah, there's a lot of first appearances in it. I mean, it's the first book. Basically tells the story about how the Force and all that, I don't know, found these people. It's just, yeah, it's a lot. But that's the first book for that. Number 5 is Hedge Knight number 1 convention variant. It's $70 to $90 raw. 9.4 sold for $150. 9.6 sold for $225. This is the book. Warner Brothers announced, not Warner Brothers, but Max announced that they're doing a third Game of Thrones show called A Night of the Seven Realms or something like that. And in the Hedge Knight was basically Duncan Egg show, basically. So yeah, Number 4, Star Wars: The Force Awakens. Number 1. It was 5 to 10 Raw. Now 9/8 equal 40 to 50, and Raws are $20 to $25. 9/8 are now 125 to 150.
So that other Star Wars book, yeah, it's got like 5 first appearances, but it also says that just less than 19,000 copies were ever ordered. So it's a low run anyway.
Okay. Like I don't know. The story that he said he was doing was about the first Jedi. That happens many, many years after this book. Because remember, there was the Jedi, which is a different group, and then that faction split off, and then later on, the Jedi was born after that. So I don't know if they're telling this story or one of the first Jedi. Number 3, Marvel Voices Spider-Verse. Number 1, Giant Chiang variant, over 20 to 30. World Tree number 1 misprint.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's why we
25
talked about this last week. Did anybody get this?
I got it.
Yeah,
got
Angel grabbed 1 million copies of it.
See there? I wasn't gonna get it. Then Desario was like, "Yo, get that." I was like, "All right." Yeah, but are there all misprints, right?
Yeah.
There was a ton of them. Like Alternaverse had like almost like half a box full of the misprint.
Look at this guy. Look at this guy.
And number 1, Marvel Voices.
It says
Spider-Man.
laugh my ass off, and he's going, whoa.
Yeah.
Spider-Verse number 1, Giant Chiang, 150 Virgin variants going for $150. All right. Those are your hot comics, your key comics, the books that you want to get for value, for goodness, for whoever you need. Angel says, I grabbed 2 on New Comic Book Day, then I went back Sunday and grabbed a few more.
A
my
few
goodness.
more.
Oh boy.
As many as a strong man can carry.
Yeah, you wanna go look at his Instagram and see how many he picked up?
Yeah, right?
I mean, listen.
More power to you, baby. More power to you.
He had that extra oomph to do it. We just didn't do it.
You know, you ever see what the Tales of Baron Munchausen, where he says you can take as much as the strongest man can carry? The guy's carrying the entire treasure vault out with him.
So I just picked up Captain Marvel number 18 first print, a variant edition, and the second print first appearance cover of Lorelei for $14.99.
You just went on eBay and bought that?
Yeah, while we were
That's dedication, Council.
That's-
That's